Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Bastani Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Living the dream.
Good man. Find someone in your life that holds you like the 49ers offensive line holds their defenders. That's my advice to everyone out there.
All right, that's one way to go. All right.
Someone's not in a good mood. He's an angry elf.
So today we are talking about the Romeo y Julieta 1875 Vintage Lote Limited Edition. The cigar is, I guess it's a Churchill 6 3/4 by 48. What would you guys call it?
It's a great size.
Yes.
I love the size.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's like a short, I don't know. It's like a short, wide Churchill.
Okay.
Caldwell would come up with actually a clever name for it
Yeah.
that would probably work.
This cigar comes out of the Tabacalera de Garcia factory in the Dominican Republic. Wrapper is Nicaraguan Habano 2000. Binder is broadleaf. Filler is Dominican Piloto Seco and Pennsylvania Double Lajero. Price point is $15. Cigar was released in May of 2024. And we picked these cigars up from Corona Cigar Company. So if you are in Florida and near one of their locations, be sure to stop in for a cigar and a libation. But if you are not, you can always give them a call or go to the website, place an order, and it will be shipped to you almost instantly. All right, with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience with the cigar?
It's for a limited, the actual appearance of it, I find to be a little just disappointing. I think in past years, Romeo, I feel like the packaging was always better and they always aimed to at least get a really good looking wrapper. I'm not saying that it's going to taste great, but they just had a really good looking wrapper. And I just thought this was just kind of like, yeah, just put something. It's not that it looks bad. It's just, I feel like they could have done a better job. Um, a lot of musty wood and barnyard notes. There was some mineral spices. There was some dry earth. There were some herbal qualities. I had some bits of tobacco, just medium in strength and body. I felt like it smoked. It smoked like a more complex, out-of-date Romeo from years back. So it kind of, I guess you could say, was in line. There wasn't much transitioning. I would say I had some depth, just with the flavor profile, but it was not an over the top flavor profile. It was fairly mellow. And I really just don't think it would be something for everyone. And the final third was right in line with that. Really nice burn, um, good draw. It was a little snug at some times, but yeah, I'll get into it when we get into the overall.
Hey, John, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was okay. First third was kind of a combination of creamy wood and baking spices. I think as it kind of developed, it took on some cinnamon notes, which was interesting, and then kind of combination of tannic wood and cinnamon, adding a supporting flavor in the post draw. Second, third, a little bit more spicy, so spices up to kind of medium, and those spiciness carried into the post draw, and then a little bit of breadiness on the retrohale. And then last third, kind of a creamy wood with kind of a more full bodied, medium full tannic wood on the post draw, and then some toasted earth as it continued. So flavor profile I'd say was okay. I don't think any of the flavors came through in a way that necessarily were overly dynamic or engaging, but it was still pleasant. Burn was perfect, like absolutely razor sharp all the way through, and I would say the burn had just a minor amount into the resistance spectrum. So unfortunately, just one notch down from a perfect draw. So fantastic construction and pretty average flavor profile overall for me. What about you, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted aged cedar, earth, and a light mustiness. Got some black pepper that joined towards the end of the third. Second third saw the black pepper mellow and the cedar became a bit dry. And then the final third saw the black pepper move to the background and the earth became even with the cedar up front. Just an average flavor profile throughout, kind of focused around that toasted aged cedar, earth, mustiness, and black pepper. The aged nature of the cigar was very present. It was kind of mellow and I felt like a bit flat. So not a cigar I'd really see myself coming back to, but I think I could see it pairing well with like a non-peated scotch.
Hmm.
If you were gonna pair it and not worry about drowning out the flavors of the cigar. So all right, let's get into the scores. We're gonna start at the top with me at 5.65. John gave it a 5.6 and Seth gave it a 5.35. My score matches up well. Average flavor profile throughout. Really good construction, just a slightly wavy burn, but no issues really there. So it kind of gets it in the higher fives. But not a cigar I'd come back to. Price point's a bit high, so it's a pass for me. All right, John, 5.6.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I mean, we're almost identical in scoring. So average flavor profile throughout with almost perfect construction. But there just wasn't enough there to make me want to come back. But like you said, if you're looking for something pleasant to pair with, this it's not a bad choice at all.
All right, Seth, 5.25.
Uh, I don't know. It's one of these. I never was blown away by any of the Dominican Romeos anyways, and this just kind of smoked like one of those, but limited. But it just there wasn't much going on for it. I don't think the profile was that pleasant. I just didn't think it also speak to a lot of smokers. I do love the size though. I think the size is fantastic. I just every other aspect of it's just a bummer. Price
Yeah.
point's pretty rough on it too.
Yeah. All right, final thoughts.
So, every time anytime you see a project like this, I always wonder like what's the impetus, right? Like what is so the Lotte, it's a limited edition. So it's like, okay, how does this fit in with the other profile? And I've smoked some Romeo Julietas from Altadis, and some of them are good and some of them are kind of more average. And for me, I think is a limited edition. I guess I would kind of expect more. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what the goal here was with this release.
Yeah, I felt like this matched up pretty well with a lot of the Vega Fina European releases
Mm,
that come out of Tabacalera de Garcia as well. So this kind of has that mellow kind of aged
yeah.
profile where there's not a lot of discerning notes that kind of move you through one line versus the next. So that kind of just felt
Something
like
you'd
I was in the
smoke with an
same spot.
espresso on a patio somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developingpalettes.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Lotte.